This is Radio Bath.
Bath City 4-3 winners at Dorking Wanderers in their friendly this afternoon. The friendly, obviously, with National League South currently suspended, but possibly restarting within the next week. I'm delighted to say we've got manager Jerry Gill joining us on the line, hopefully on the coach on the way home. Good evening, Jerry.
Hi, Owen, how are you doing, mate? Yeah, we just got back on the coach, so you can hear me, or you lose me every now and again. We're just making our way back to Bath now.
No problem. We'll do our best anyway. Well, I mean, it looked a pretty eventful game. Did you get everything out of it you wanted?
No, absolutely. The exercise was always in place to keep us topped up with game match fitness. It's always nice and a good habit when you win games, and that's what we've done today. We obviously gone 3-1 down in the first half, having got back in the game at 1-1. But yeah, it's really pleasing. We scored some really, really good goals, and we were the dominant side late in the second half there, actually. So really pleasing. Dorking are actually one of the better sides in the league, as we know. We did come in and get a result in the league, but they're a very, very good outfit with some real experience in their team, and they play ever so well in the style they play with a 3-5-2. So we had to tweak it and change it at times, but no, we got everything we possibly wanted. No injuries as well, so we're back on the coach in good health and making our way back to Bath now.
Great news. We obviously spoke to you last week and talked to us about the week that you've had in terms of the training and just the position as it is at the moment.
Well, the training week's been good. We've had a Tuesday night's training. We've really sort of nailed down some specific stuff actually this week, and we worked on the defensive side of the game. Ironically, even though we've conceded 3 goals Tuesday, and then we flipped it around Thursday night to some more attacking stuff. But it's given us a chance to really work in detail with the group. Obviously, we've come down here today, and we're missing a few of our boys. The lone boys have stayed back at their clubs because they've played for their clubs, relevant clubs this week, which I agreed to. But the players that have come in, we've finished off a really, really good weeks of training. That's why we did it, Owen. I know a lot of people have been saying, why are we coming here? Is it necessary? Well, it is necessary because this is our job. This is our profession like anyone else. We've come to a really safe environment here at Dorking. COVID protocols are in place. Even on the coach now, as we sit here, the COVID protocols are in place, and that's important. So, yeah, like I said, we've done it for the right reasons, and hopefully next Saturday we get to kick off again.
And it's important to say on that point that the only reason why you weren't playing it was a financial decision to do with the National League, wasn't it? So there was nothing to stop you playing football.
No, we're not like some clubs in our league. Some clubs have decided to furlough their players, but we've carried on from the board. We've had discussions at length about it, and we're carrying on working. As I said, we wouldn't have been able to train Tuesday, Thursday if we were furloughed, so we've done a training session, and we've come down here because we're elite, and it's the right thing to do. I'm professional in everything I do. I'm manager of the football side of things at the football club, and I have to make sure and ensure the players' welfare and well-being and health is paramount. And I wouldn't bring them here if I thought there was a risk. I brought them here to make sure that next week there's not a risk in case of injury, and to make sure we're keeping our momentum going as well. And that's important because the league position is important to us. We need to get ourselves up the league, and without doing things properly, we'll find it difficult when we restart eventually.
I mean, these matters are intertwined in a way, but the next 7 days for you. I mean, how do you prepare? Because we are still at the stage where you don't really know what's going to happen, aren't you?
We just carry on until we're told otherwise. Now, we may hear something Monday. I'm planning now already going into Tuesday what our session will look like. We'll have a Thursday session, unless we're told otherwise, and then we'll have a game against Ebbsfleet. That's the only way we can approach it, Owen. I can't be thinking about ifs, buts and maybes. That's for the powers that be that do that. It's about the league. One thing I will say, over the last 48, 64 hours, there's been some real positive communication between all the parties, I believe. Whether we need some extended time for that to actually come to fruition, I don't know. But like I said, I'm not really going to involve myself in that. We'll get on with our week's work like we always do, and fingers crossed we get to start next week against Ebbsfleet, because actually the boys are in a really good place. We'll have 4 more back next week, so that'll be real competition for places. They look really fit, really strong, and really healthy. So yeah, we're just looking forward to football again.
I mean, it's important to say, as a football manager, you're just desperate to get back playing again, aren't you? I mean, putting aside the rest of it, you're just determined to get on there and get on with it.
This is why we do it. This is Saturday. We woke up this morning. A few of the players there were talking. They woke up this morning with the butterflies in the belly, whether it's a friendly or not. This is our job. We come here to play football, and that's what we're doing. We're getting on with our work, and the board are fantastic. My relationship with the board has always been clear. Communication's always been clear. Of course, there's issues around finance which the board have got concerns about, and I understand that totally, and I'm in support of that. But But at the moment, they're telling me to get on with our jobs. The boys are getting on with their jobs as well. The only thing I would say is, I think, on the one safety aspect, I mean, we're very, very diligent and very careful in what we do around temperature testing, making sure the boys are filling out their questionnaires every time they turn up. I should think testing should really be coming in at our level, at all levels. I know the National League have played today, not all clubs are testing at that level even, so it's just the EFL. So I think that's something on the safety aspect that does need to be looked at, and some money does need to be forthcoming for that. But other than that, we're doing everything we possibly can, as I said, to keep everyone safe, staff and players. And we asked everyone if they were comfortable with doing it. Of course they were. So, like I said, we just get on with our jobs.
Excellent. And just a word back on the pitch, 2 goals for your new signing today.
He was terrific. I've got to say already, the early signs with Alex is really, really good. And we're probably not seeing him at his sharpest either, even though he looks fantastically sharp and busy. His finishing today was exemplary. It really was. Aside from that, his work ethic, everything he gives the team. We've asked him to play in a wing-back role second half. Real good attacking options on there with Donovan. Obviously, we've got Tom Smith in behind it, and got Tommy Conway to come in as well. And we had a few others, a couple of trialists in it today. We didn't name them, but a couple of trialists came into it. So we look a real potent force going forward. Of course, we want to keep clean sheets. We don't want to concede many, but the back four had to be played around with today. We dropped back into a back three. Second half, went to wing backs and matched them up, and they were void of ideas in the second half. I don't think we had a shot to save, which is good. So now all the players, it's not fair to single out one, but all the players at the moment are really buying into it. They're all looking really fit and strong. So let's hope we don't get another suspension or another break, because you're beating that against brick wall if it keeps happening, because we need to come back and keep this continuity going.
Absolutely, and finally, I was sort of reading sort of communication from the club there. You've got a bit of a get together, albeit virtually, I think, with the fans in midweek, haven't you? Which would be a good opportunity for you.
Absolutely, no. I always welcome that. Let's meet the manager on Wednesday, I think it is. Any fans out there who've got any concerns, any fans want to know the sort of stuff that's going on behind the scenes, talk football, anything they feel like they want to broach or bring to me, I'll always be open, always be honest. I'll answer in the best possible way I can. It's important we do that. We're really clear on our communication. Sometimes as a club, we don't put things out there on social media because we don't feel as if it's the right thing to do. Again, we wait for the powers be to do that, and then we act off that. So, that's an opportunity for everyone to come on, and I'm really looking forward to engaging with some of our real loyal, fantastic supporters again.
Excellent. Well said as always, Jerry. Safe trip back this evening, and hopefully we'll catch up with you next week.
Thanks, Owen. Thanks for everyone back at Bath Radio. Cheers, mate.
Good man. Take it easy. Thank you. Bye.
Cheers, mate. Bye.
This is Radio Bath.